Hello, this is Ray Edwards once again from AutoresponderEmailSecrets.com, and in this session I want to talk about how to write effective email subject lines. Now, few email marketers pay enough attention to the lowly subject line. Writing the subject line is often the last quick step just before sending the email out. Yet those 50 characters could spell success or failure for your email marketing campaign. Along with the from line, the subject line is the only message that your email recipients see and also use to decide whether your email deserves to be open or not. An effective subject line can boost your open rate, while a poor one can cause your email to flop. Here are some important tips to help you craft the most effective subject line for your emails. Now, your subject line should complement your from line. If you use your company name or a personal name in the from line, and you should consistently use just one, then it's needless to repeat in the subject line who the email is from. Keep in mind that you have just a very limited space to work with, so every word must count. No use wasting important space here with needless repetition. Then personalize the subject line. Now, the use of the recipient's name in the subject line has been shown to increase open rates. The use of the subscriber's name often differentiates your email from the typical spam email, where the spam sender will seldom know the person's first name. As the subscriber scans through his inbox, it's hard to ignore emails with his name in the subject line. Then you can model headlines from print media. Now, your magazine stand and newspaper are an endless resource of catchy headlines. These headlines often tease the reader into the body of the story by promising a benefit for reading the rest of the story. If you use subject lines that can combine curiosity and a benefit for reading your emails, you'll see a boost in your email open rates. For instance, this strategy will get you more subscribers is an example of a subject line which combines curiosity with a benefit. Many hours and resources are spent on writing headlines that would get magazines and newspapers flying off the shelf, so don't be afraid to take important lessons from these free resources. Now, you need to build urgency in your subject line. Urgency is very effective in getting people to take action. If you indicate what the recipients would lose if they don't take action by a certain date, then this would get their attention. A countdown over a period of time works even better. So you have 48 hours left, followed by only 24 hours to go. Then 12 hours and it's all over. Will get your email's attention and action. Next, test and keep a record of subject line open rates. Now, there is no one formula that would work for every situation and market, which means that it's very important that you try different headline techniques to see which works best with your list. Your email service provider should be able to keep a log of your emails sent along with the open rates, so you can quickly compare which email subject lines got the highest responses. What works for your lists may be different to what works for other email marketers, so your test results are more important than any other advice that you may read. Now, be also careful not to trick your subscribers. You do not want to deceive the recipient into opening your emails. If you make a false promise, such as read this and get my next product free, only to explain in the email body that there are other conditions to be met, then this can be looked on as deceptive marketing and hurt your company's reputation. Subscribers may even seek to hurt you by reporting your email as spam or simply unsubscribe from your list. Respect your subscribers enough to give them the clear and plain truth. Then also avoid words and formats that trigger the spam filter. Goes without saying, huh? But Not many people would bother to open an email with Viagra in the subject line because so much spam is sent out with that name as a part of the subject line. Spam filters have learned the common words used by spammers, and sometimes legitimate words may also get filtered. The only safe way to find out if your subject line would pass the test is to run a content test before the email goes out. If there are any words that would trigger the spam filters, then simply avoid those words. At the same time, do not assume that words such as free or discount are automatically forbidden words. Also, if you use all caps along with exclamation points, then you would not only appear unprofessional to your subscribers, but get the spam filter's attention as well. Keep the ultimate goal in mind. If you have excellent open rate, then your conversion or click-through rate would obviously be good as well. But a high open rate doesn't automatically translate into a high conversion rate. You see, your subject lines do help to get more of your emails open, but subject lines that give you a higher conversion rate is what you should pay more attention to. So tests have shown, for example, that a pure curiosity headline would actually boost your open rate, but not necessarily your conversion rate. So write your subject line with the real end in mind, which is a higher conversion rate. Now, if you spend just a few more minutes to craft your email subject lines, you'll be rewarded with a higher open rate and subscriber retention. There is no other set of characters in your entire email that can carry so much weight as your subject line.